Welcome back to War Thunder News Weekly. This week was a bit quiet, typical after major patches. So starting up, we got some updates. On the 4th, there was a patch, or a server update or whatever, that fixed a bunch of miscellaneous things. Nothing game-changing, except for apparently the T20 did not count as a kill. Now it does, but earlier it didn't. I don't know why. On the 7th, there was another update. This one affected gameplay a lot more. The first two notes were just minor bugs, nothing incredible, but the third one down, the T29 gun mantlet thickness was apparently inaccurate. It doesn't say if it has been reduced or increased or how much, but I believe right from what I've read, it has been decreased. The splash shield, whatever that is, I'm not an engineer, was apparently too large. If I remember right, it was around the same as a mantlet, making it a total of 400 millimeters for the shell to have to go through, which no shell at 6.7 can do, not to my knowledge. Maybe the ATGMs on that one British tank. But that has now been corrected. With dealing with this patch, I haven't noticed any difference in the T29. Typically when it looks at you, you're gonna die. Although I haven't been driving many heavy tanks around. It doesn't kill the tank. It's still a very viable tank. It has a great gun, good armor, a very bouncy turret. So fear not, the thing is still a beast. Also on the 7th, of that same patch, there was a lot of unnoted changes. The F6, F3, the F9, F8, the LA9, and the Spitfire Mark 16 all had changes to their flight models. The T26E4 had 2 degrees added to its gun depression, now with a total of 10. Most tanks had their gun breech reduced to 10 millimeters of structural steel, which doesn't really change much. The mouse had some interior bits added. The Tiger ones, the E and H, both had an interior piece of metal decreased from 135 millimeters to 10. The Black Prince has an ammo box. Conqueror Mark II, its armor is now 17 degrees. The T20, the command hatch, is now 51 degrees, was 152.4 millimeters. We've already talked about the T29. The T26E had its driver hatch changed from 30 to 15 millimeters, and the T44-100 has 2 track links added to the back of its turret. And the SMK had a camo added, a forest camo. What I find funny, or weird, is they didn't note any of these changes, some of them rather notable, especially like the 2 extra degrees gun depression for the T26E4, or the internal parts for the mouse. Like, these are changes that will affect gameplay, but they didn't note any of them. Even on the one very gameplay changing note that they did make, they didn't even tell the actual variables. You have to go look in, find them. I wonder if Gaijin doesn't show these things because they want to cover up their shame for not getting things right the first time, but that seems seems a bit of a stretch. On the VK.com War Thunder blog or whatever, there's some random notes about the Japanese tech tree drop, although I don't know how believable they are. First, apparently we should expect Japanese tanks in the next patch, 1.65, and it should come around November or so. It's going to have apparently about 30 tanks in it. On the question of prototypes, if required, a very Gaijin answer. Of course there's going to be prototypes. There are prototypes in every tree. On the question of the super heavy tank OI or O1, it's a maybe. Although we have the mouse and E100 and whatnot, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing in here as well. The last statement I don't understand, because Google Translate sucks. Finally, there were 2 episodes of the shooting range. Maybe they mixed one, I didn't notice, I don't know. But lots of questions, so let's see what they're all about. First question of episode 12, someone asked about, sounded like they were asking for more exotic looking maps with canyons and whatnot. And the answer was, yeah, we're planning on it. Next question was about the CDK, if it'll ever be available to Mac users, and the answer was nope. Next question was, will you add armored cars? And the answer was that they're already in game. Just look at the AA trucks in the British tree. Armored cars. Don't be coy, Gaijin. And that was all the sane questions for episode 12. On to episode 13. First question, or questions, to kind of summarize a bunch of them. People were wondering if there's going to be a new test drive map, which I personally would be quite into. I would like it if you would be able to set up the target tanks from your own garage or whatever. Was about people being annoying and saying, "Oh, you didn't read my question." Look how many goddamn comments there are. They're not going to read every single comment. Ask me questions, I'll answer them. A stupid question gets the stupid answers. And that was all the questions. A bit short on this one, but I guess they're kind of like telling everyone to shut the hell up. We're getting new test drive map eventually after Japanese tanks and ships. The ship test drive map is going to look like. And the comments are read. Not all of them are answered because there's a fucking billion of them. Just calm the hell down, people. So besides that, there was a few events and tournaments that I don't participate in because I suck at the game. I've also been religiously grinding the Rakekenpanzer 2. Probably not going to use it because I don't have any other 7.7 tanks. But it'll be nice to own it. I'll probably go into custom games and blow people up across the map. But yeah, I haven't been able to do much else besides play War Thunder constantly. Hopefully next week we can get some more leaks on Japanese tanks. That's what I'm looking forward to. And hopefully the closed beta for ships will come out and I'll get some footage of that. That'll be cool. But till then, nothing too exciting. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike button. If you have any comments or you've noticed something I've missed, hit me up in the comments and I will get back to you. And subscribe if you want to see more. I do it every weekend. Try to get out at least on Sunday. Sometimes it's a bit late. But thanks for watching. Have a good day or night or whatever.
Mm-hmm.